Hi, superstars. It's time for math. We are on lesson 2-2. You have already learned how to compare groups of objects. Now you're going to learn to show different numbers of objects in groups in this lesson. All right, so let's look at this mat here. Okay, let's put 5 cups in a row on this table over here. So we're going to put 5 cups over here in a row on this table. All right, now we're going to add 4 napkins. So how can you show which group has one more than the other group? Well, look, we have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and up. There's nothing here. So we have 1 more cup here than napkins because there are no napkins right here. So that is 1 more. Now let's do the next one. Now we are going to put 5 napkins over here. All right, there's 5 napkins. And we're going to put 3 cups. So these cubes are representing cups. The red is cups and the blue is napkins. Okay, so how do we know how many more or how many less there are? Well, first you want to compare them and you want to see there is 1 to 1, so there's the same amount of cups and napkins, the same amount here. We have the same number matching there. Oh, we have 2 more cups than napkins because there are 2 left over. So there are 2 more cups than napkins. And over here, we said on the top that there was 1 more cup than napkins because there's 1 left over here. All right, let's go and try the next one over here. Let's say we have 3 cups. Oh, they're purple. All right, so 3 purple cups. And we are going to put 3, oh, not 3. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 napkins. So we have 3 purple cups and we have 4 napkins. So how are we going to know which one is more? We're going to match them up first. So we match those 2 up. We match those up. We match those up. So those are equal numbers. There's the same number of cups and napkins here. Oh, what do we have? 1 left over. So that means we have 1 more napkin than cups because there's nothing over here. So we have 1 left over. We have 1 more. All right, let's do 1 more. Our last one. All right, we're going to keep up with our theme of cups. So now we have dark blue cups. We have 1, 2, and 3 cups. All right, 3 cups over here. and, oops, what did I do? Okay, and 1 napkin. So how are we going to know if we have more and which one is more? We're going to match them up. So we have 1 cup and 1 napkin. But now how many leftover do we have? We have 2 leftover cups. There are no napkins down here, right? So we have 2 more cups than napkins. Okay, let's move on and do some more problems. We're going to turn this page over. Okay, let's look at this first box over here. How many cubes do you see? 1 cube, that is correct, just 1, right? So there's 1 cube here. Now, let's look at this second box over here. All right, this is Yasmin, and Yasmin wants to make rows of cubes. So she starts with a row of 1 cube. So right here, she starts off with a row of 1 cube. So Yasmin is holding another row of cubes. She's holding another row of cubes, right? How many more cubes are in the row that Yasmin is holding? So if we have 1 here and Yasmin is holding 2, how many more cubes are in the row that Yasmin is holding? Remember, we can compare them 1 to 1. So how many more does Yasmin have in her hand? 1 more. That is correct. So she has 1 more cube. All right, let's look in this box right here. So Yasmin wants to make other rows of cubes. How many cubes are in this row? 2, correct. So there's 2 rows in this, there's 2 rows of cubes over here. So let's look here and see what Yasmin is holding. She's holding another row of cubes. Look how big that row of cubes is. So how many cubes are in this row? There are 4 cubes. That is right. So which row has more cubes? This one that had 2 or the one that Yasmin is holding? How are we going to find out which row has more? Well, we can count, or we can match up each cube 1 to 1. So let's match them up. There's 1 cube to 1 cube, 1 cube to 1 cube. And how many more cubes does Yasmin have? 2 more, that is correct. So Yasmin has 2 more cubes. All right, let's go down here. Oops, let me get rid of that. Let's go here and look at number 1. Let's look right here at number 1. Okay, so there's some toys here. You have some spinning tops on the top, and it looks like some yo-yos down here. So how can we find out which has more? Remember what we do? We can count them, or we can compare them and match them up. There's 1 to 1, 1 spinning top to 1 yo-yo, 1 spinning top to a yo-yo, and we have 1 left over. So that means we have one more yo-yo than spinning tops. All right, let's look at number 2. We have airplanes on the top, and it looks like we have some balls on the bottom here. How are we going to find out which has more? We will compare them 1 to 1. We'll match them up. So one airplane to one ball, another airplane to a ball. And what does that leave with us? We have 2 leftover balls. So that makes 2 more balls than planes. Very good. All right, let's look at number 3. So we are going to draw a group with 2 more sandwiches. So how many sandwiches do we have here? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So we want to draw a group with 2 more. So we're going to go down here. Here's one sandwich, another sandwich, another sandwich. Okay. Now let's match these up. All right, those match up, right? But we want to draw a group that has 2 more sandwiches. So I need to add how many more? 2 more. So I have 2 more sandwiches in this top group, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we have 2 more. 2 left over. Okay, let's look at problem number 4. We are going to draw a group with 1 more apple. So how many apples am I going to have to draw in order to draw a group with only 1 more apple? All right, let's see. Let's start. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough? Is that showing 1 more apple? Let's check. We're going to compare them 1 by 1. No. How many more apples do I need to show 1 more? I need 1 more. See, it's an extra leftover. So that shows that I have 1 more apple in this group than in this top group up here. So I'm showing 1 more apple. All right, good job, superstars. You're going to practice on your math sheet until I see you or until I have another video. I want you to stay safe and be happy. All right. See ya. Bye.